Broadcasting college games, and it never gets old. Every big-time player makes a name for themselves at the college level, and we could see that again on display here tonight.
Well, with a guy like Freak suiting up, you know that there are going to be scouts watching his every move, but you look at the roster of both of these teams, and they're really loaded with talent.
Taking a look at Arizona. They've got Mitchell. Johnson is out there with Hollis Jefferson, and it's Lewis in at the 5.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position. Then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
I think it's safe to say that the most notable Longhorn of all time is Kevin Durant. Only spent 1 year there, but that's all the time he needed to leave his mark on the program.
Mitchell pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
They need this. That's good.
And now that the seal is broken, maybe their shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, I don't think they really wanted to have as cold a start as they did, but maybe that'll break the ice and they'll move forward in fine fashion from here.
Here's Lewis following the basket by Freak. Good work defensively by Turner.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And a wide open look for Freak. And the 3 off target. There's Hollis Jefferson, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Boy, Arizona has had a lot of outstanding players in the NBA at all positions. For a while, they were known as a guard factory, and rightly so. Plenty of the outstanding guards have played in Wildcat jerseys.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harvard.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
And here is Goodwin, the screen from Ewing. Now here's Goodwin. Arizona moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Hollins kicks to Goodwin. Unloads. Again, Arizona. For the Arizona Wildcat program, a lot of great guards over the years. Perimeter players in general have been their strength.
Yeah, think about it.
1:10 left here in the first half. Arizona leading by 9. Taking a look at Arizona. We've got Hollis Jefferson, and it's Mitchell in at the 4 spot. No one near Landry as he lets it go. That is in there. Lawson with the assist.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run. And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth, here we go.
And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. 43 seconds left in the first half of the game. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
And there's the feed to Warwick. Here's Haynes. No good on the triple. Lawson with it. 1 second left. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And so that brings the first half to a close. Arizona leads by 11. And time now for the halftime break with the second half of basketball right around the corner. Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
And guys, without a doubt, it's been a rough go so far here for Freak and his team. They just can't find anything to capitalize on consistently thus far.
And Greg, I'm anticipating plenty of adjustments from the coach, but I tell you what, when it comes down to what happens in the second half, it's about the players executing. A few quick baskets right out of the gate, and it's anybody's game.
Haynes, he's in at point guard. Also Ellis out there. Turner is out there at Dort. And it's Ford in at the 4. And for Arizona, Hollis Jefferson is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Johnson, and it's Lewis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Arizona making a change here. Ewing's checked in. Ellis against Johnson, and stolen by Freak.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Here's Lawson. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. That's tipped. It's hauled in by Arizona.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Haynes, he's in at the point. Also Ellis out there. And it's Ford in at the 4 spot.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Now here's Lawson. He's covered by Haynes. Here's Mitchell. The shot misses. Now Texas takes it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Now Lawson. He kicks to Lewis. Tries from 10. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound are a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with strength just like that.
Yeah, he's an invaluable asset for them to have. No question about it.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Here's Lawson. Here's Lewis. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And Arizona leads by 12.
You know, sometimes you can see how a player can lead on the floor from the sidelines, and you see that with Freak. I mean, he's got the skills and athleticism as a point guard in addition to the leadership, too.
And guys, people often underestimate just how important leadership is. You know, there's no stat for that. But guys like Chris Paul and Steph Curry have incredible skill, but their leadership on the floor is equally as important. Freak is a floor general in their mold.
The defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Feeds to Mitchell. Turner against Lewis. Hollis Jefferson passes to Lewis. To the inside. Here's Johnson. And he gets the bucket.
And that's the dagger right there, really the nail in the coffin.
I'd agree. I mean, they've done a great job of sealing this one, closing it out. And they never backed off, even with the big lead. I love to see teams do that.
And Lawson, here we go. We've got 22 seconds left here in the second half of the game. Shoots from the baseline, and the rebound goes to the Longhorns.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
And it's Freak missing. So Arizona wins it. This was a very strong showing for him.